Okay, we did the clapping. How's it going, guys? Andrew here.
And Caleb.
And Matt.
Welcome to a initial reaction for The Lighthouse. I love that noise in the movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Matt and I saw it, then Caleb saw it on his own the following morning, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, like a day and a half later.
Okay.
You guys saw it Thursday night?
I think. No.
Yes, because I had Friday off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I was streaming.
Yeah. I canceled on Connor.
Twitch.tv/whitePanther001.
Suck on that, Connor.
Sorry, Connor. I just didn't really want to drive all the way to Buckhead or whatever we were going to see it in.
Why Buckhead?
I don't know.
Was that like meeting halfway for you guys?
Not really. Going to Parkway would have been meeting halfway.
Yeah, why Buckhead? Is that... We went to that one once, maybe? Was that where we went to go see a Lego movie?
No, that was Alpharetta.
Okay, so a little more south.
Yeah, a little more south.
Like, why? Connor?
Yeah, I don't know. Miscommunication. He also had like 2 more people with him, so I was just like, brah, I'm gonna just go see it next time. Anyways, Matt and I saw it. Caleb saw it. It is very hyped. For the acting, for the directing, for the style. This is gonna be our spoiler-free.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because that'd go too long, I think.
Yeah.
Can I spoil one thing?
Well, we're gonna talk about it in our
Can I
podcast.
spoil?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Can I spoil one thing? It's not even like really much of a spoiler.
Give us a hint of what you're about to say.
The thing that.
Oh, okay, no. We're not talking about
this.
or this. That's for later, guys.
Damn it.
Tony
so
Stark dies.
Oh my god.
let's just talk about it. What did you guys like? I guess I'll just start off. Sorry, you guys just had.
How do you feel about it?
There was 1 second of awkward silence, too much. For me, I enjoyed it. When I first left the theater, I didn't really know how to feel. I knew I enjoyed it. I just didn't know if I really did or not.
I don't even know if I enjoyed it when I walked away from it. I was like,
God, you two are so indecisive about this movie.
But
what the fuck do you want from me, Caleb?
after sitting on it, marinating on it for a few days.
Yeah, like a chicken breast.
Yes. Yesterday, I wrote my review for Letterboxd. And I posted it.
Oh, what's your letterbox again? For the people that don't know,
I don't know.
Dude,
motherfucker, this is a chance for you to just.
you gotta know how to plug yourself.
I gotta know how to plug myself.
If you don't plug yourself, nobody will.
I am just Andrew Crane.
Oh my God.
Look for Andrew Crane and
Just check the description,
a
guys.
picture of me in a blue shirt.
Dude, I mean, I guess I know. Like, they'll know what you look like.
But I pretty much come to terms to praise everything besides the story for me.
Yeah.
For me, the story and the dialogue just kind of like, though the acting was really good and like the performances were great and what they said, I just didn't care for the dialogue, and the overall story was just meh for me. But I can still appreciate it. I just wish I loved it as much as people are loving it. So, what about you guys?
I'm the same way as you. I loved everything but the story, and I feel like I don't want to say that it didn't make sense that they just had 2 guys on an island that just went insane, because like Willem Dafoe's been doing this for
He's been going insane every movie.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, we've seen him in like the top of the Lighthouse.
Dude, Jesus Christ, he played Jesus Christ.
He did?
Yeah, Jesus Christ Superstar.
What?
I'm gonna look up a picture for you.
Okay.
Continue.
Anyways, you know, Willem Dafoe's been fucking doing this for long enough that he just goes insane. And then like, Robert Pattinson's there for 2 minutes, and he just looks at this crazy guy and he's like, yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna do that too. He doesn't really do it by choice. He's just kind of like,
Okay, it took a while.
But yeah, I feel like I understand both of them going crazy. I just feel like there was a much better way to come at it.
I don't know. Part of it could be tied into, in the trailer, we see the mermaid.
It is not Jesus Christ Superstar. It's the Last Testament of Jesus Christ.
The Last Temptation of
Temptation. It's a Scorsese film.
Well, it must be terrible cinema then.
Yep. Sorry,
But
go ahead,
we
Caleb.
we get the Little Mermaid omen statue thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be seen as what leads to Pattinson going crazy, or like that's the catalyst in the beginning. Maybe not. Maybe
And
it's
there's
not even crazy.
questions on how that got there. You know,
Right.
if like you're wondering, are they both going insane? Is one going insane? Are neither of them going insane?
Right.
Like, and then it's up like things that they are seeing, that they're doing. It's kind of like a movie that I guess that's like what's cool about it is that you can just talk about it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like it doesn't spoon feed you answers.
Right.
But
And I think that's like the benefit of a movie that has less focus on the story, because then you can just have so many things going on, and then you can just think about how things went about, like Stuckman brought up, that this is just a movie where you have no idea what to think at the end of it, as far as the story. Like what happened to characters at the end. How did they get there and here, and what led to this? Was that actually real? Mm-hmm. It's like Joker.
And there's like one moment
crazier.
in the movie where like this incident happens, and then that's when everything starts going the way it goes.
Right.
And so that has to play a factor into it. So then everything leading up to that, was that actually real? Like stuff like that. It's just a lot of interpretation.
Disturbing imagery.
Yeah. I guess I want to just talk about the stuff that I love. The atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. The look of it, the cinematography, the aspect ratio is great because you know that everything is meant to be in frame. What you're seeing
Yes.
is what's meant to be there.
I was really scared
a
it was going
purpose.
to be there just for the gimmick, but it does help with the story, with making it feel very confined.
It wants you to pay attention because I feel like we've been having more technical difficulties than recently in these podcasts.
Yeah, this is an old laptop.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys, but we're back. Last thing I said was center of frame, so kind of done talking about that. But the music was great.
Did it need to be in black and white?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I kind of think so.
I think so. And that's like my one thing with this movie. I'm like, if it didn't have the aspect ratio, if it was in color, would it be praised? How's you feel?
Color differently. I feel like it needs to be in the aspect ratio.
The audacity. Also the irony. Also the hypocritism. Hypocriticalness of your fucking antics.
Wait, what is going on?
Andrew.
Matt's the one that brought it up, but he never talks when he gets tired,
Oh.
so I was the one that brought it up.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about you playing on your phone.
Oh.
Because whenever I was thinking about that back to that one time when I was playing on my phone when we started the podcast, and you're like, I'm like, I met, and you're like, he's on his phone.
Caleb, what were you saying?
I don't even
We're
know.
gonna fucking fight.
We were talking about, is this movie meant to be black and white or not?
Yes, it is.
I think it's meant to be in this aspect ratio. But you were saying if it was in the aspect ratio and the black and white, would it be artisan or
Yes.
an RC movie? I
I
don't know.
don't even think it would be as good.
I really hope there's a cut in the DVD Blu-ray release that just has, for shits and giggles, a color cut. Because I just want to see how different this movie looks in color.
Right?
Which isn't that hard to do, because you can't just film in black and white.
No.
Even though this was filmed
Yeah.
on 35mm.
Which is really cool.
I would still believe there's some way to show us the color version.
My just biggest thing, and it's not like a bad thing, it's just me as a moviegoer, is when I watch a movie, is there rewatchability? And I will come back to this movie. I will rewatch it, but there is no desire. Like when I saw Kingsman, I saw that movie 3 times in theaters. Like we saw Endgame in theaters twice. Like I've seen Joker twice. Like there are just certain movies that I really love that I want to see again, and this just isn't one of them. I feel like though you want to see it in theaters, that's the way you're supposed to view it. I think when you watch it at home, you're not going to get as much as a impact as you would in a theater. A lot more distractions. But that's just my take on it. I don't know about you guys. Do you think you would want to rewatch this? Are you going out of your way to rewatch it? You think?
Not really. I think that's why my grade on it is lower, is just because I don't see myself watching it again anytime soon. It's a fun, quirky movie, but the dialogue does drag on for some scenes, and through a second watch, it would probably be.
And that's one thing. I just watched The Witch the night before, and I had to turn the subtitles on because I just could not understand them. And this movie, I think, also suffers
same.
from that. Is where that if you had subtitles on, you probably could understand more of what they're saying because there are just moments where
Especially
like
at the beginning.
there's a lot of just like.
Yeah, I could not understand whatever the fuck Willem Dafoe was saying half the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it was mostly just because of his accent too, which is probably like what was meant to happen.
Right. It's accurate.
But still,
But was there one more thing I wanted to bring up? I don't think so. I guess I would just say right here. Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I'll bring
I was
it
going
up.
to say definitely won't be in my top 10 for the year. It might be for the latter half of the year.
Could sneak in.
Could sneak in, maybe the number 10 or 9. But
Be an honorable mention.
yeah, maybe an honorable mention.
Because like it was a fun experience watching that movie.
It is. When you look at this movie, you're just like, I can't compare you to anything. You are very original.
the one thing I can take away from it was, for me, I was just really happy to see a role that Robert Pattinson was in that wasn't Twilight.
So this is your first movie seeing him actually act?
I mean, I saw The Goblet of Fire.
Yeah, a
I mean,
small role.
Yeah, small role. He was kind of younger. I saw the first Twilight. We all know how that goes. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else he's been in, because I mean, to me, he hasn't like jumped out at like any movies that I've seen or like have piqued my interest.
Connor wants us to watch Good Times, which is the directors who are making Uncut Gems.
Okay.
Or Uncut Gem, whatever it's called. And he's in that, I'm pretty sure.
It's Uncut Gems. Whatever.
He's in The Lost City of Z.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't either. He's in High Life that came out this year. He was really good, but that movie, I did not like it. And The Water Elephant, I think, but that's more of like a drama love story or something. But those are the ones that come to my mind. I think there's a few more, but
We don't really talk about the acting that much in this movie. It's amazing.
it's amazing. Yeah, there's one scene
Really
in
good.
particular with Willem Dafoe just going on this rant, and his eyes, and he is just, and that's what like I'm saying, like he is.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
is just so good, and you're just
The
like,
lighting was amazing.
how the fuck can
it
you
was
act?
a long take.
Yes, it was long, and I'm just like, this is great.
Yeah, like not only was it refreshing to see Robert Pattinson in a good role and like acting good, it was just so nice to see Willem Dafoe back in like theaters again.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a movie in a while. Probably the last one I saw was The Grand Budapest Hotel. Have you guys seen that?
No.
Oh, dude, he's great in that. He's like, he just plays like this evil like brother who just kills people.
Oh,
But it's great.
All right.
I guess, do you have any more thoughts you want to get out?
Music was great.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Really complimented the sound design of this movie because we hear that sound of the horn, Lighthouse horn, which I guess is a real thing. I never thought about sound with lighthouses.
Makes sense.
Just a constant horn.
you
Because,
can
yeah,
hear
when
it.
you're on the open seas, you can hear that.
So he was like, oh, Lighthouse is ahead. We just don't see it
Yeah,
yet.
it creates a lot of the tension.
Oh, dude.
Whatnot.
The freaking seagull.
I see.
That guy was...
that's spoilers.
It was in the-
Seagulls. Seagulls. We'll talk about what happens to seagulls in this
No,
movie.
I was like the seagull, like the prominent seagull is just awesome. Like the one in the poster,
Yeah.
like he's an awesome little guy. Like when he's having the little showdown with Robert and he's just kind of like doing the pitter patter of his feet. I loved it. It was a very well trained bird.
Yeah.
So that was great.
And he was missing an eye.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think that was just so like, it was like for the audience to just realize like this is the one bird that's been fucking Robert Pattinson.
Realize.
We get a siren, so that's fun too.
That was also terrifying, like the dream sequence, and like, you know, he saves her, and then she like wakes up, and then she starts screaming. It's the foghorn.
Dude, or the ending when Robert screams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
All right, let's calm down, guys. No more thoughts.
stuff happens.
You'll have to go to the podcast to get our spoilers.
The Halloween podcast that's coming out.
That's part of the movie.
On Halloween, I assume now.
Are we dropping the podcast on Halloween?
I think we should. That'd be kind of fun.
And what do we do podcast now?
Well, Halloween's like Thursday, isn't it?
Oh my god, that's so late.
Well, you're not. We can't even
Think
like do
about
it
it.
till Wednesday.
Oh shoot, true.
Well, anyways, guys, this has been Andrew.
And Caleb.
And Matthew.
Peace.
Love you.